Now that you've got some basic camera skills down, let's use them in a media situation. When you arrive at a news event, it's important to view it as a videographer looking for the best shots and also as a journalist there to document the story. You will want your shots to be focused, specific, and look intentional rather than random. Looking around for the best visual angles to convey the story, then framing them well before you tape them, will give your video a good sense of purpose, and this is the key to solid video journalism. It also helps to tape with the mindset of an editor thinking of the finished piece. This really helps to find the shots you need. This also helps to keep your tape short and concise without a lot of frivolous clutter. We'll talk more about this concept later in the editing section.
When you first arrive at a news event, you should ask yourself what's happening, and then proceed to answer the 6 basic questions: who, what, where, when, why, and how, as thoroughly as possible. Answer these questions through timely interviews and solid video documentation of the scene. Before investigating what has happened, you should document the present scene before it changes. It's up to you to set the scene, so tape everything involved with the story. Along with the obvious things, also get cross streets, crowd reactions, and everything that can help fill in the gaps. Interview witnesses as soon as possible, while their memories are still fresh. Also, interview as many witnesses as possible. Multiple cross-referenced accounts can expand details and add credibility to your piece. When the corporate media are interviewing someone you never could, such as the mayor or the chief of police, just join in. Get a good position for audio and video, and don't be shy. Now let's go over some of the finer points of getting a good interview. One of the best ways to conduct interviews is with a camera person and interviewer team. This way, both the interviewer asking the questions and the camera person getting the good shots can focus on their specific tasks. The end results are usually of much higher quality. When interviewing people, also be conscious about how you frame the shot. Sometimes it's helpful for the person being interviewed to be on one side of the shot or the other, as if they are talking to an invisible listener. It's also good to have some element of the story in the background of the shot to give the interview some context. Of course, you'll want to point the microphone directly towards the speaker and watch out for background noises. When gathering interviews, be sure to talk to as wide of a range of people as possible. Often, it's easier to talk to people who you have something in common with, but it certainly won't make for an interesting or even truthful story. Try to go beyond your own comfort zone and interview people you might not otherwise approach. Now let's go over some pointers for recording good audio. Point the mic directly at the audio source and don't turn the camera away. When audio is the key element of what you're taping, don't worry so much about what the video looks like. Just get a clear, long, uninterrupted shot. Handheld mics are great for recording separate audio and video sources. When it comes to handheld mics, you should know which type you're using. Omni mics record sounds coming from all directions, while directional mics record sounds coming from directly in front of the microphone. Try to avoid background noises. Small children, machinery, and cars are usually your biggest audio hazards. And watch out for wind. Even though you might not even hear it while taping, when the wind hits your mic, it will make an annoying pop and crackle sound.
They know that they have power over the other people. That's the bottom line.
So always try to keep the wind to your back.